Hello. So excited to be back with you. I just turned this on. I don't really know what I'm going to talk about, so I'm praying that whatever comes out of my mouth is a blessing to you and speaks directly to what you are going through or needing in this moment. I attended the Canva conference yesterday, and it was just such an amazing time. I was so inspired. The design, the aesthetic, just everything was so great. The soundtrack was so good. It was at the Hollywood Park, which is like also the YouTube Theater and SoFi Stadium, and it was so fun. I had actually not been there before, and I had an amazing time. I got to see just a lot of different speakers, which was a lot of fun. A lot of really inspirational outfits, to be honest. And then also like really cool brand activations, and I was just very inspired by everything. So yeah, I had a really great day. I was like kind of exhausted and overstimulated though by the end, so I slept in this morning. I actually haven't had a coffee yet today, and I'm kind of trying to detox from coffee a bit because I've gotten very intense with it lately, and drinking my cold brew or dirty chai lattes, which is my fave, but yeah, just trying to get back into a habit of at least having a little bit of food first. Also, I have been being inundated with like get the best body in your 30s videos like on YouTube. And honestly though, like I saw so many people get their best bodies in their 30s, and I'm like, okay. And I did kind of start to feel like I kind of plateaued a bit, or not was a little stuck, but leveled out a bit with my wellness thing, and like wasn't really doing anything new for my wellness. And I feel like that's something I always try to do, is to always be trying to do something new with my wellness. And so I was watching some videos, and one thing that they said was to start eating vegetables first instead of fruit. And I had been following a lot of people who have been telling me to eat fruit first for the longest time. Sometimes I would have veggies like with my breakfast or like in my smoothie if I had a breakfast smoothie. But I just, more recently decided like I am going to actually try this out. So I had some like yellow bell pepper and cauliflower this week for breakfast, and it was actually great. It was energizing. It felt clean, light, like I also had asparagus with eggs, and that was also good, and cheese. But even just having the raw veggies, actually, it's so good first thing in the morning. So that's kind of like what I've been doing lately, is just like having raw veggies first thing. I've also been like snacking on them a little bit more and trying to be more prepared and have like raw veggies cut up so that I can just easily go and grab a few and snack on them. And that's like what I've been doing today, because I've had a lot of meetings and a lot of work that I needed to catch up on, actually, because I had a really busy week. And I like had like 30 minutes before, my last meeting that I just got off of, to get something or make something. And I was like, oh, that's not very much time, but I could just eat or snack on some veggies, and that was like totally fine to hold me over. And honestly, I'm not hungry. Like here I am recording another video because I'm not even hungry right now. And I think like also it makes me realize like that veggies actually are really filling, and raw veggies are actually really filling. And I feel like I'm trying to fill with other things when like I'm not filling with like the right things, you know? And I mean, that's something that we experience in life. Like, you know, when we're trying to fill the void with chocolate or ice cream or whatever, which I want to also talk about my Lent, which I have not been great about my social media fast. However, I have been all right with my ice cream fast, aside from like one full-on tub that I got of ice cream one week. But otherwise, I've been pretty good. With the baked goods, I've been more or less pretty good. I slipped up maybe a couple times, but I mean, that's to me what a lot of Lent is about, is also just like realizing how hard it was, you know, to fast for 40 days. And even if you're doing like a partial or like, you know, tailored or adjusted fast, like it can still be pretty tough. So, and we will still make mistakes. So, yeah, I am just wanting to be consistent and post. I feel like I need to get to editing some vlogs and doing also edits for like the film that I'm working on as well. But it's been really nice to just like show up in these vlogs, and I don't know how many episodes I've done this season. I actually haven't really been checking or planning as well as I have in the past, but I think that I'm really excited. I just got off of a call with a potential film sponsor and also for a new project, as well as somebody who is really creating a podcast like series spinoff, which they invited me to be a part of. And so I'm excited to potentially record a podcast episode as a part of their regular podcast, but also to work on a proposal for them where I can kind of interview and sit down with people and chat with them about their experience. And so I'm really excited, and I look forward to sharing more about that with you in the future. I just got off that call, so it's literally fresh, and I have yet to do the proposal and reach out to certain contacts to interview them and that sort of thing. But yeah, I'm really excited to have a new project, and I feel like I'm always someone who loves starting things, and so I get like a lot of excitement when I'm ideating and coming up with ideas and throwing ideas around, and just like have a lot of fun doing that. So I am so happy that spring is here and that it's been much warmer weather. I actually went to the beach in Malibu. And honestly, I don't think I've ever gone down to the beach in Malibu, but it was actually so nice. I didn't get in the water though. It was pretty cold. I did like touch my feet in the water and it was kind of freezing. But it was like the perfect beach day. We were probably out there for like 4 hours. We got a lot of shooting done, and I shot the spring collection that I just posted on my site, which is linked below. And there I also shot Beige Sample, which is my friend Bianca's band, and had a lot of fun doing that. I just love Malibu. It's so pretty and such a fun vibe, and I don't get out there enough. I actually have been thinking that I probably need to get a car, especially if I'm going to stay in LA, and if I do start to work in person a little more, I would also need to have a car or a vehicle to commute around. So I am a little nervous. If you know me, you know my Driving history is not the best, and I do get nervous in the car, but at the same time, I'm a great driver, a lot of people say. So, but yeah, I think I need to edit that part out. But anyway, I just am having fun with life and trying to be the best me every day. Trying to go to the gym today since it's Friday. It's my gym day. That's the day I usually try to go to the gym. But we'll see. I kind of feel like just laying down and going to bed. Bye.